Hello and welcome to part 4 of the Room of Encumbrance mod walkthrough. So we're back in the Room of Encumbrance, and we left off in the last video showing you how to use the translocate spell, and we used one to go back into the Room of Encumbrance. There's one that takes you right back into the entrance, and now we're going to travel around a little bit to different places, such as Dawnguard is the other special translocate. Single cast takes you here, double cast takes you back into the Room of Encumbrance. So as we're going around, I want to explain a little bit of the plus side to this spell. One thing about quick travel is obviously you can't quick travel while inside a location, especially if you're deep inside a dungeon. You have to walk all the way back outside the dungeon. And sometimes when you're over-encumbered, have to carry a lot, it can be a little bit of a pain. This spell allows you to not only translocate from inside a location to an outside location, but also carry large amounts of goods with you. The other thing is, if you'll notice it's nighttime, it will stay nighttime throughout this entire translocating session, because the time it takes to translocate is nil. So rather than like with quick travel, you lose a lot of time in-game. With this particular spell, you lose no time. It's instantaneous.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you're
So I'd like to mention again that there's single and dual cast. Single cast takes you outside of a location, such as outside of Winterhold. Dual cast takes you to the interior or inside the city. I'm sorry, this was outside Windhelm. Now we'll go to Winterhold. Dual cast should take us inside the college. And there we are. Also in this video, we'll cover all the other important artifacts that you recover from the Room of Encumbrance, specifically from the lock tower and the riddles that you have to solve and open the spheres and cubes. There's a few different ones, mainly the armors of Nocturnal. First, we'll go ahead and illustrate two of the weapons you picked up. Two staves that do 3 types of elemental damage simultaneously. So we'll dual wield those real quick and show you on this poor, unsuspecting Argonian. So you can see the flames coming from the tip, lightning shooting out, and then frost left on the ground. It does quite a bit of damage when you dual wield. Next, we'll go ahead and show you one of the funnier spells. This one's called Alchemancy. And by casting it, what it does is duplicates a single gold coin into your inventory. And I think you can see it here. Yeah, our gold is at 33, I believe. I think they'll go up here again. Oh, sorry. It's at 3, and it should go up to 4 here. There we go. Next is another interesting spell called Plunder. This is from the pirate motif sphere. This particular spell, it only works on certain people if their sneak is low enough. Cast at the person, and it transfers the entire inventory that they're holding into yours. And they usually get rather pissed off when you do so. So we'll go ahead and check our inventory here. I cleared mine out a bit so you can see what items she was carrying. A potion, some random food. and a key. I think she also had some iron weapons on her. Steel arrow, and steel dagger. Next is the elder arrow. So the elder arrow, you only get one of them, and it's the only one in the game. So you kind of want to hold on to it. It will kill anything instantly, even Alduin the dragon. To illustrate this, we will go find one of the toughest creatures in Skyrim, a giant. And they don't like it when you approach with your weapon drawn. So let's go taunt him a bit, see what happens. Hopefully his mastodon won't come kill me. So usually an ebony arrow with an enchanted bow. This one's enchanted, but it doesn't have any charge. Usually it takes a few shots with a critical hit to take down a giant. Oh, he's not coming after me. Let's poke him a bit. Alright, let's see what happens. There we go, we got our kill screen. And he's done. Normally I'd go and pick up this arrow. It's very valuable. Now let's do some normal ebony arrows on another giant that's coming to avenge his friend. Let's see what one does with critical damage. It only takes him down a little bit. It would probably take about 8, maybe 6 to 8. Oh, he got me. And there I go. The next one we're going to illustrate is the ring, the spirit ring, something like that. Nocturnal's Ring of the Dead. So when you equip the ring, you go into spirit form, this like shadowy form, and it makes you pretty much completely undetectable. We're going to sneak up on some of the, I think they're called the Forsworn. These guys are aces at detecting, even from long range. If your sneak skill is, set to 100, they can still detect you. And here we are, right in front of him. You can't even see us. We even tripped one of his traps, and he was not alerted to our presence. So to get out of this spirit form, you can't get to your inventory, you have to hit escape. And there you go. That script was a bit of a doozy to write. Being able to detect that key command. If you're using a controller, obviously it would be a little bit frustrating. But I use both keyboard and Xbox controller, and it's pretty easy just to flip the escape button. And I re-equipped the ring, and he'll walk right up to me, but he can't see me. It's just a time thing, and he'll go back, and he gave up. And that's the ring. Pretty cool for sneaking through dungeons. Next, we'll go ahead and look at some of the armor. So, the gloves. So, there's 3 things on the gloves. The bows do more damage, but it also increases the rate at which you can pull the bow. You can pull it much faster. So there were 3 right in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he only got 1 bite in 4. And I was just walking backwards. So I pulled off 7 arrows there pretty quickly. Next is the boots. Now we've got normal boots on. We can't seem to jump very high, not even halfway up this thing. And with the boots on, we should be able to get pretty close. Yep, pretty close there. Right on the edge. We'll do it one more time. See if we can make it up there. Yeah. Got it. The jump height is almost double. It's about 0.8. The boots also afford you the ability to jump from very high heights without dying. This is one of the tallest places in Skyrim other than the throat of the world. And we'll jump right off the edge. Makes for a quick escape. And there we go. Next is run speed. I believe it's the armor allows you to sprint without losing your stamina. As you can see, you're losing your stamina right here when you run normally. So we'll equip the armor of epic fortitude. And our movement speed should be greatly improved, and now our stamina stays the same. This is nice. I don't like to quick travel, and I like the scenery. So running from place to place is a lot more fun. And if you're trying to harvest animals, of course, it can be really nice too. And I believe this is the end of the video. So that's the armors of Nocturnal and all of the weapons and rewards from the Room of Encumbrance. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.